Welcome to the frozen north of Lorimar. This area is blocked off by land from the rest of the continent for months of the year. Therefore, the people here have become tough and don't really rely on outsiders. They're most known for their widespread praise of Caden Callian as a story to tell anyone that they can become something great if they just believe. Some people are born here, some are trapped here by the weather, but this is a land that bands together to survive the harshness. Though what our adventurers encounter is something far different from the jovial and welcoming atmosphere they were likely expecting. Everything first appears ice cold as you enter town. Even when the snow lessens up, there is little sign of people moving about in the days to get here. The once jovial sounds of talking, drinking, and parties seem to be greatly exaggerated. We join our merry band as they enter the town of Kelna. Barely even a guard on the streets is to be seen, as there are even very few footprints in the snow. Lights are on in homes and businesses that show they are still open and alive, but outside it appears quite cold, quiet, and dead. Yet even so, there's still a warm, welcoming fire in the center of town. So this is what you walk into. The town is eerily quiet.
Shaped like a samurai sword.
Mm.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. I thought there was a way to pan earlier. Oh, there it is. I'll click drag. That makes more sense.
Yeah, right click is pan, mouse wheel is zoom.
Well, I'm glad we finally made it. My toes are froze and I need something warm.
Why don't you make yourself a fire and warm them up that way?
There is a giant fire you can see right there.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I'm talking about being cold. I'm from the desert.
Yeah, I'm sure you are bundled up so much.
I can barely feel my whiskers.
The breeze just blows through.
Right,
Are
I'm
we all of
even
drinking
colder.
age?
Maybe we should go warm up by the fire.
So the game should be on pause. You can freely move. As you approach the fire and are passing, you do notice that these are seemingly pretty clear mounds of snow. Everything else seems fairly wind-blown and everything. But you see another one over here. You see a couple piles of snow that seem slightly out of place.
Hmm. Some weird looking snow.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of that snow. Let's see if we can melt it.
Let me back away from your
Y'all can go
fire.
ahead. I'm not sure I want to get any more snow on my hands or my face or really anything.
Yes, the fire is a very welcoming feel. It is very warm. It feels good to be around. But part of the problem when you've been in snow for so long is you feel wet still, and it's still just not quite. It's better, but it's just not quite. Doesn't feel quite as good as you might expect if you're not used to cold.
Yeah, cold wet fur, probably not something you want to have on you.
So are you trying to melt this Sadavi then? What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to try and melt.
Yeah, you just casting produce flame at it, or what are you doing?
That's a great question. Let's see what we can do.
Are you gonna explode the snow?
There's no real reason to burning hands this. So yeah, we got 30 feet. We'll produce flame.
Okay, it's an inanimate object. You don't really need to roll to hit it.
Okay, excellent.
So let's see. You would do. Well, it's enough. You start to melt just a little bit of it at least, because that would do 4 points of damage. So it starts to as the steam rises off of it a little bit, and you can see coming out of a small part of it that you melt what look like fingers, like somebody's hand that is buried in the snow, unmoving.
Guys, there's somebody under this snow.
Uh-oh. Are they
I think it's the
unconscious?
villagers.
Are they dead? Do they look dead?
They're going to attack us if you melt it.
All you can see right now is what look like humanoid fingers.
Are they blue?
Well, they are blue. Well, actually, no, they're more blackish.
This guy is either frostbitten or dead.
Do you think we should check them by like uncovering all the snow, or do you think we should just leave them buried at peace in case they are dead?
As
Well,
I said,
I'm just saying, if I was dead and dying in the snow and left like this, I would want somebody to uncover my body and give me a proper burial, or I would be an angry spirit.
Or no, they
Fair
could
point.
be suffering.
Of course, if
Okay.
others were here and they froze them, they could be evil and deserve what they got.
do you wish to at least uncover and see, or what?
What do you guys think? I vote for uncovering it.
Yeah. Let's start digging in
Yeah.
some snow.
Let's uncover it.
I'll have my bow ready in case.
Fair enough. It does not take you too long. The snow falls away relatively easily. You realize pretty quickly as you are digging through, this body does not seem to move at all. It seems, even if you accidentally grace along it, uncovering it, it doesn't move. It feels extremely solid. There is a coating of ice along almost all of it.
Oh,
And-
stiff upper lip chap.
And
May
as
you be at
you
peace.
as you brush it all away, you find an elf. She appears maybe late teens, completely frozen, unmoving, very, very cold, obviously, very stiff. She's wearing fairly simple looking robes, a little bit of, fur all around because, cold. And there is a holy symbol that is hanging around her neck. I don't know if any of you are trained in religion.
Now let me check. I think I might have a
I've
bit
never
of
had much
religion.
time for the gods.
I mean, any of you can attempt the religion check if you want to identify the symbol.
I control collect. Did it still do public?
It's,
I still see it.
it's still public, yeah.
There we go. Privately rolled some dice.
Well, because I later
Oh, you
hit
did
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can just do blind GM roll. But if your control clicking works on the token action HUD in the upper left, I don't know if it works on other things. That just automatically changes it to blind. All right.
I'll take a
Oh wait,
look.
they already rolled. Sorry.
No.
Did that still go
That's fine.
public?
That's fine.
No, that one was private.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Okay. So Aiden never really had. Well, I mean, you've trained enough. You've looked at some symbols. This one just must not be one that comes by the desert very often. It just doesn't seem to click with anything that you've seen before. But Azaria, this is a symbol that looks like a triangle of 3 daggers coming together. This is the symbol of Cord, the god of strength and war.
Does somebody want to take it?
Is it frozen in the ice around them?
Relatively, it appears that she has been out here for quite some time.
Anyone
we
want
just
to
bury
chip
it
it
back
out of
to
the
the snow?
ice?
I mean, the cord around her neck is so frozen, it's pretty fragile by this point. You could probably...
Should we just bury them back in the snow?
I
That gets
mean,
my vote. I don't want to defrost her. She's an elf. I've heard of ancient elf magic that will keep them alive until they're defrosted. Not having it. Don't want zombies back.
I mean, if they have something useful of any kind on them, or even just like something you can do some anything with, like even reselling. I mean, it's not
You're not
grave
using it.
robbing if they're not in a grave.
I mean, she
What?
does
The dad
have
ain't
a
gonna
small...
use anything.
She does have a small pouch still at her side. I mean, it practically looks like, when looking at her, it looks like she was just walking along and suddenly froze. Doesn't even look scared or hurt or anything.
Anina's going to try and pull the pouch and see if it's frozen to them.
It is a bit. It will take a little bit of effort in order to free it.
Is
but
that going
you
to be a
certainly
strength
can.
roll then? Is it going to be a strength roll to pull the pouch off the frozen person?
I mean, it could. Well, there is no strength. It would be athletics. But,
Or athletics? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, or you could do thievery, I suppose, because you're trying to slip it off. But
Thievery
I mean,
gets the
eventually
day.
you're able to get it off. There's no rush here.
I'll still do a roll just to see how hard it is.
Okay. That's acrobatics, not athletics.
Ooh,
Double
I
back,
do not. I
over the
have
body.
terrible athletics, though.
Yeah, that's what's the athletics or thievery. Wow, no, you're great at athletics. What are you talking about?
We wouldn't know. Let's try it.
So yeah, you're able to take a little bit of a test pull and then brace against her hip and pull, and the cord snaps off, and you have a pouch in your hand.
I'd like to peek in the pouch and see if it's like a pouch of gold or a pouch of other things.
You do feel like it jingles slightly as you hold it.
Don't mind if I do.
So you open it up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a fortitude save.
Oh no, this was fortitude.
Yep.
A private roll?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, in that case, I guess. Not the
As you
best.
open up this bag, everything here smells like crisp snow. There's the slight smell of the fire behind you, a little bit of smoke. The most concentrated, sweet scent comes out of this pouch as you open it. It smells like, thick, sweet fruits and perfumes as it wafts right into your rat nose, and it is overpowering. You are coughing and just... You are practically stunned 3. You're stunned for a round. It's just how powerful the smell of this pouch is. But looking inside, you do see a large number of petals. You see some small vials that seem to have cracked in there. Probably things that are giving you this strong scent. And you do find 6 silver and 3 copper within the pouch as well.
If the gold smells like this, the copper, I'm just gonna leave it here.
Oversensitive mice. I'll take it. I don't smell nothing.
I mean, you can certainly smell it, but you weren't there when he opened it.
You're right.
It dissipates a little more.
You can have them. If that smell comes back, I'm leaving. And I'll give them the pouch.
So after hanging around a while, you will hear at least the occasional noise that seems to be coming from over here. There is a sign on this building called the Polar Beer.
Can we go check the other snow things?
You can.
Let me take the symbol hanging around the elf's.
Okay. You are able to do so.
I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
Okay. It's just a fairly common wooden symbol. It's not particularly silver or anything fancy. It's just. Okay. So, Gold, the one that you uncover appears to be an older female half-orc who is just carrying a basket. Once
I
again,
see what's in the basket.
frozen. Yeah, you're able to, especially your strength, you bust some of the ice on it, look inside. It looks like a lot of like winter vegetables, like tubers and things that just would be common food.
Nah. She can have it.
She's using it real well right now. Okay, so Sadavi, you go up to that one. You find a dwarf. He has a bit of gray in his beard, but he certainly seems to be far more armored. You can see weapons on this guy. He has a battle axe on him and a steel shield.
Sweet, I want to loot him. I want to take it all.
I mean, the armor will take a while to get off of him if you if you want his chainmail, but like the
Only get on his
shield, the
dwarf, right?
weapons, and other things.
Anyone know what dwarf armor fetches for? Is it worth getting this off this guy?
Sure.
Would it be quicker if I had help?
Certainly.
I'll head over there.
Guys, come over here. Help me get this armor off this dwarf.
I'm busy
I hate
over
to leave
here.
it behind
Y'all
with
can do
nothing,
that.
but we can sell it. We'll split it.
Okay, so while you guys are looting this poor dead man, you find over here a human, appears to be in his 50s or so, wearing robes, look fairly similar to the elven robes that you saw over on this one, but he does not have the same holy symbol. He doesn't have a symbol on him at all.
Does he have a pouch or anything else? Search
Yeah.
the body.
Okay. Yeah, he would have a pouch on him. It looks like he was practically leaned against this building, just kind of sitting there when he was frozen.
I will attempt to grab the pouch.
Okay. With a little work, it comes out.
And I will open the pouch.
Okay. You find within it 2 vials of some reddish liquid and 4 silver, 2 copper.
Is there a place that sells things that I can identify this nearby?
You find the sign on this building to say cold iron armor.
Ooh.
And then the one near you guys is a coat of fur.
Are the vials small or are they rounded? Do they look like healing potions?
They're relatively small. They do not look exactly like the potion that you have, no.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is yet.
I wonder if there's
What?
anything useful in any of these buildings.
What is this building?
Seems it's no sign on it. Seems probably like it might be a residential.
Did you get the armor off? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of writing down.
Okay.
Chainmail, 2 vials of red, 1 steel shield, 1 battle axe.
Alright, how are we splitting this?
Yeah, right. So, is anyone proficient with axes? Is that a favorable weapon for anyone?
I have 2 axes right now.
I just play the flute and use a little, this little dinky sword. So that's a nope for me.
Who has the highest? Not strength, that's strength. Athletics, that's the word I can remember.
I have
assumed the
+6.
barbarian.
I have +6 athletics right now.
Yeah.
I feel like you can have the weapons. And they look like they would be strength weapons. They're steel. Well, I suppose the battle axe is nondescript.
It's a dwarven battle axe, so it's fairly good make.
Yeah. Yeah, you take the shield and battle axe.
Already?
The chainmail, I've figured, probably isn't going to fit anyone. Does anyone fit into the chainmail?
I mean, it's dwarven size, so the closest person to fit into it would be your Tengu, but I don't think she's gonna be wearing that.
No.
No,
that
that's
case-
getting away with my bow.
We'll sell it and we'll just split things if we can find someone to sell it to.
Shall we check out this building?
Which one?
The one I'm in front of.
Is
The
that the one
tavern?
that I was gonna say? Yeah, was that the tavern? If so, yes, I could do with a nice beverage.
That is the polar beer, yes. All right.
I
Yes.
approve of the name.
I assumed you would.
Alright, let's hope everything in here hasn't expired yet.
Ah, it's alcohol.
You can hear, you see the light in here. It seems like someone is keeping lights up. You can hear the slightest bit of what sounds like voices coming from within.
Oh yeah, that's like.
You listen at the door.
Okay.
I knock on the door.
You want to knock on that door?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock. There seems to be no immediate response.
Is it unlocked? Can I head into it then?
Go ahead and give it a try. If it's locked, you won't be able to open it.
Anything in there?
I don't know.
It seems more like it might be a guest room. There's nobody currently in here, but there's tables, there is some dressers in here, If you really want to try raid this
I see.
establishment, there's some,
Can I
try.
try to like steal from the dresser?
Search the dresser.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to anyone. It's not stealing yet.
Alright, well, y'all raid these dressers. I guess I'll go see about some other doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Say,
put the left door.
Let's say the dressers itself are for guests. There's nothing currently in it. Though if you search
You never
some
know
of
when
the-
someone might left something behind by accident, though.
Yeah. If you
Well,
look in some of the
what?
cabinets, you will find like a bunch of mugs, plates, silverware.
I'd like to search this room.
Can I take the sheets off the bed and put them in my backpack?
There's no bed in that room.
You said it was a guest room.
Guess
Doesn't
sleep
mean
on
I
the floor?
don't.
Where does that door connect to? Another room?
Yeah,
Oh.
outside.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh, outside. Yeah, close the door. I don't want my
Can I
whiskers
search this room?
freezing.
Again, this looks like it's a small area for like horseshoeing. There is a small, you do see some silver.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Ah.
As soon as you open this door and step in, you hear all of the talking go silent, and everybody in this room,
Uh-oh.
except that goblin, but everybody else in this room turns and all stares at you, almost in a kind of creepy unison, like shock and staring wide-eyed.
Who does anyone have good diplomacy?
Hey guys, I didn't find anything there. It was just fortune. Oh, what's going on in here?
I have +6 diplomacy.
Maybe you should try to talk our way out of this.
Diplomacy. I have +7.
I mean, you look at these people in here. They don't seem heavily armed. They seem like people in just clothes, sitting down, having a meal, having a drink.
Maybe you can talk our way into getting us some food.
I'm just gonna step forward here and go, "Hello, people. We are simply here for some food and drink. We have no clue what the heck went on outside, but we hope that's blown over. Anywho, can we get a few rounds over here?"
Everyone
Take a
that
fire with you.
everyone that looks like they're most of these patrons that are around turn around and like try to look busy with their food or their cards that they had or whatever. You do hear a booming voice from over here go, you're not one of those scaly ones. I can get you a drink.
Yeah, you get those drinks, Barkeep. What do you do?
Scaly
I want
ones.
to talk to
Of
this
course,
guy.
I'm not scaly. I'm covered in fur.
Feathers over here.
Yeah, I can see that.
You ever seen a rat with scales?
Well,
I haven't.
that's pretty much what's been troubling us
Tell me more.
ever since she came around. And you even saying she, there's like a gasp that goes through the crowd.
Okay, maybe
Like, it is-
asking more
Gee.
might be not a good question. Oh, never mind. Too late.
He looks around, even as he's like looking through some bottles, like again trying to like look like he's doing other things. And I won't speak her name here unless we summon her here. But well, I mean, you saw outside, didn't you? We're in a bit of trouble. We all are.
So let me get this straight. A scaled rat came through and froze everyone.
No, the scaly ones are her minions. They're the ones that keep everything in order, as she would say, while she's gone.
Do you know in what direction they are?
He takes a long look at you, squinting his eyes a little bit. You are pretty much the same height as him. Dwarves and Tengu are both shorter on the medium scale. You're actually a very short party in general. As he slowly sets down the bottle that whiskey or whatever it was, I think Sadabi ordered.
Fire whiskey.
Yeah, okay. He's a dwarf. He would know his spirits far better than I do. Why?
But he's a dwarf.
Yeah, he is.
Well, before we get into that,
I sell him some chainmail.
I have some chainmail, perfect size for a dwarf. Would you be interested in buying it?
Do I look like the type that works in armor?
You don't look like the type who works in armor, but you look like the type who sees a lot of people come by. You might be able to flip it for a profit. Think
You're
about
looking
it.
to-
The only bar in the north that sells armor and beverages.
That's right next door to the blacksmith. Yeah, I'm sure I'd make a killing.
Everybody is dead.
Well,
But we don't know anything about that.
what? I just talked to Willick this morning.
I'm telling you, he's dead. You're the only person left who could buy this armor. And I'm selling it to you for a real cheap price.
Okay, give me a diplomacy or deception, whichever you think this is.
Diplomacy. This is diplomacy.
Even though this is even though this is quite the lie, but okay.
Maybe both?
What's your deception?
Does it need to be secret?
Yes, this is secret.
Control, click.
Yeah,
Blind
yeah,
GM roll.
Yep. Oh, I didn't realize. Poor guy. He looks down. He looks quite sad at this news. Already dour people. You can hear mutterings from the others. Not another, no.
Well, I'll tell you what. You buy it for 4 gold, and me and my friends here will entertain everybody in this town. We're quite the set of performers.
Memento mori, as they say.
Let's see, does the barkeep have any idea what chainmail is worth? Look, we're not looking to make too much noise. We can't bring in attention to ourselves. I appreciate the offer.
All right, then. 4 gold pieces, or we will perform anyway.
Yeah,
do
I'll
an
start playing my
intimidation check.
flute.
Can I do that?
I'll just hold my flute up and stare right at.
We'll make all the noise and bring the she-devil upon your tavern if you don't buy this for 4 gold.
Yeah, you dumb merchant. Listen to the group of the bird. You better listen or they'll say a great word. This is the goblin that's next to you. Look. We've had enough hardship. Please, just don't. Look.
He just ran to my hustling this
Look here. Just tell you what. Here, take your drinks, and just leave me alone, please.
I'm real tempted
Alright.
to just start playing.
That
the
man,
flute.
get the flute. I'm gonna roll a
I'm
performance
gonna
check.
talk to this goblin, see if this goblin knows anything.
Yeah, performance for playing the flute.
Sure. Are you actually trying to play something, or are you just trying to play like a maximum volume or something?
I'm just gonna start
I want it to
playing.
be subtle enough that the bartender realizes what's going on and that he has no choice but to buy this armor.
Yeah, I'm just going to very slowly start playing some sort of I don't know, like a usual sort of tavern song.
Oh, okay.
While he is playing that, can I try to sneak around and pickpocket people around the tavern?
You guys are trying to get yourselves in deep trouble. Okay.
Like, just sneak and pickpocket this dude right next to me. Well,
Sure.
he's distracted.
What is he distracted by?
A flute.
The performance.
Do you
Yeah, just
have
staring
that?
right at him while starting to play the flute.
Do you have fascinating performance? Oh, you
I
do. You both do. Oh. Okay, then yes, you can do that.
Should I roll a stealth or thievery?
Thievery is pickpocketing.
Should I do blind or public?
Yeah. So let's see. He has a -2 because he's fascinated. is your perception, random dwarf commoner man? +1. Okay. You step away with a handful of coins.
Nice.
I'm going to tell this barkeep that this is only going to get louder if he doesn't buy this armor.
Just slowly starting to speed up the playing.
Look, I don't know who you are. Queen Frostbite, take you. Leave. And everyone just gasps and she just at the sound of that name, she gets up and leaves. And plus, whatever else you guys are doing.
Chaos, weird goes.
He goes up to his room.
I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm gonna stand up on top of the stool and just.
Fine, we'll leave, but not
still
before we
fast.
cause major mayhem.
I'm gonna pickpocket another dude.
I'm going to attempt to set this table on fire.
Oh, so we're one of those parties now.
Going to produce flame on it.
Apparently. This poor guy just got pickpocketed. Now the table in front of him is being burned. Okay.
While that table's on fire, can I try to pickpocket this other dwarf?
Are you just climbing right over the bar into this bartender's face? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It didn't say there was a wall. I was trying to go underneath the bar.
And with all of that, I'm just going to do a little walk this way while still whistling, just or playing the flute. Just.
Well, these people seem a waste of time. I'll take. Better go and take my rhyme.
Just realized I just walked straight into a wall.
Oops. Yeah, he starts leaving.
I want to stop the goblin and ask him if he knows anything.
I mean, yeah, you produce flame definitely does successfully set a table on. Well, I believe it sets things on fire, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't say so, but it does. It is fire on wood.
Yay!
Oh, okay. So yeah, there is a small fire that. Yeah, okay, you'll get the barkeeper out to start trying to deal with that.
Can I talk to this
yeah,
goblin?
yeah, while all that chaos is going on.
Yeah, well, while that's going on, I'm just gonna walk over here and just grab any drink or anything that's sitting there.
Take it all.
Yeah, even better. I'm gonna start shoving anything drinkable into my clothing. Just shovel it all in there as much as I can fit.
While the bartender's putting out the fire, can I try to pickpocket him?
Sure.
Okay.
Next time I ask for a fire whiskey, I don't expect to have to bring my own fire.
You got your fire whiskey.
It was just regular whiskey.
If you keep him distracted, we'll have all that we can drink. Keep him distracted. So we're shoving drinks into just bottles into my coat.
Well, of
I'm
course
gonna
these.
start using my bow on you all if you don't behave.
Well, of course these kobolds are really shady. It seems they took an important lady.
Who's the important lady?
Look at them.
You're apparently putting a table on fire and having an argument with a bartender.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
What important lady did they take?
Not really sure. But if it's important, I'm sure they'll pay more.
Yeah.
I appreciate that this goblin speaks in rhymes.
Oh, believe me, this is so hard for me to do. I'm not good at this.
Where did they go? Where did they take her?
It took her out of the city. And I will go track them. Yeah, I can't keep this up with him.
No, right.
You can track?
Absolutely. Ugh. What's...
Would you like to
Oh, no, you
join
don't.
us to help us track them?
Oh, no, you don't smell fruity. That's right. Someone else has the fruity smell. Well, actually, you do have a faint fruity smell because you took the symbol. It has it too. But anyway. Oh, I mean, you actually want me? Nobody wants me.
Yeah, I do. I'm a fan of goblins.
Oh. Oh. Huh. It's not what I usually get.
Well, I'm not the usual. How many pink birds do you see around here?
Fair point. As you are looking at this goblin, he is armed to the teeth. You see a bow across his back. You see multiple you see a big sword or big axe, small axes, shields. He looks decked out.
The better to come with us and fight with us.
Well, of course. I can definitely find them. I know exactly where we're going.
You sound very, very, very confident there.
Of course, tracking things in the snow is so easy. Especially if you're not so drunk and feeling queasy.
While that is going on, the argument between me and the bartender has really come to a head, so I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to him with a diplomacy check and let bygones be bygones. Is that something I can do?
Okay. You can try.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barkeep. We'll let it all go. You don't have to buy this armor. I apologize for the table.
I mean, you put a bit of a scorch marks, but with some cloth and some rags and pouring some non-alcohol on it, because that would not help the burning.
Am I in close enough range that I can hear them apologizing to the barkeep?
Outside of you people, this tavern is dead quiet. So yes, you can easily.
I'm gonna pipe up and say, but I do not apologize for my amazing performance.
And you don't have to, buddy. That was great. Exactly what we needed.
One of the girls just starts slow clapping.
Thank you. I probably will not be there all night.
Look, it's fine. I don't have to buy anything. You got your drink. We're done here, right?
We're done. I'm gonna carry on. Oh, by the way, you mentioned something about this she-devil woman. Who is she? What's she up to? Where's she live?
Starting to feel like you're more in league with her all the time.
If I was in league with her, I would know who she was, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I don't know where she is. She comes and goes as she pleases.
That's it. I'm burning this place to the ground. All right, no, you're good. I apologize. I get a little uppity sometimes.
I'm gonna try and get out of here, or get over towards the doors as fast as possible before the bartender can realize how much I've taken.
Time to go. Come on, goblin guy.
Wait, did you roll a thievery too?
Oh, I was meant to. Yeah, I should
I
have
saw, I
rolled
saw,
a thief.
I saw Azrock do one. I didn't see.
I forgot to do that. I was trying to take as much off of the counter as possible and anything drinkable.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I did take everything.
You are never going to be welcomed in this town again.
There's plenty of towns out there.
Oh, she looks like an interesting woman.
Should we go
I would
into
like
the
to go
other
first.
cabins?
Hold on, let me talk to this girl first.
Something tells me the barkeeper's gonna come looking
I was
for
go- I was
us.
go-
We
I was go-
stay too long.
I just dragged her out because she was leaving. She left.
Oh, okay.
There's
I thought she was
too much
fighting
going
boys.
on. No, she just left. You were causing a ruckus. She wanted nothing to do with it.
I would like to leave.
I can just imagine that, that right now as I'm walking, I'm just going clink, clink, clink with the bottles.
Oh yeah.
in
You
my
got.
cup.
You certainly got quite a few bottles. Yes.
Should have just paid us the full gold? Should've rewarded all of that?
Let's go over here and try to sell the chainmail over here to someone who might actually want to buy it.
The guy
Oh,
that's
another
totally
blacksmith?
dead.
Yeah.
Because you
totally
said he's dead.
Wait, do people just die if I say they're dead? She woman's dead.
They do now. Okay.
Oh, did I just land on top of another? I landed on top
Yes,
of
you
another
throw on
plane.
top. I don't have a scene for every single shop in this town.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But yeah, inside of here, it's even warmer than inside the tavern. It's actually pretty nice in there because you find you hear the steady sound of clank, 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 clank of a hammer hitting on an anvil as the warmth of the forge washes over you, finally fully starting to dry off much of your clothing. And you see who appears to be an Arctic elf inside, right? This is the elf. Yes. Had to make sure. Silver hair falling down across his shoulders, blacksmith apron, looks pretty strong and well built compared to many elves you've seen who are more lithe. You see he does have a couple of people, a couple of other younger elves in here that look like they're holding things steady. They're working together. It's a blacksmith. I mean, you look around, there are weapons, there's armor, there's, pretty much horseshoes, tools. There's what you would expect to find within.
I would like to attempt to sell my chainmail to the blacksmith.
Sure. Takes a moment to look it over. I assume you show it to him.
Yes. I want a nice appraisal of it.
Oh,
What it's worth.
this is one of my own make. Where'd you find this?
On our travels.
Oh, glad to hear it gets around. You don't seem like the type that are, live around here. Huh? Glad it gets around.
We got it out of a cart where a dwarf was selling some goods. Totally.
Didn't think dwarves thought my craft was worth it. Good to hear. Good to hear. Trying to look
Do you
up
wanna
how
buy it?
much. Trying to look up how much chainmail is actually. Oh, he's wearing hide. Thought the goblin was wearing chainmail, so I could just look at his sheet. I mean, I'm sure many people around here. I'm even giving him a gruff voice. Oh well. I'm sure many people around here think they could use some armor in these times. Might be able to convince the mayor to buy some of my stuff. Yeah, I could give you 3 gold for it.
I would like to attempt to barter for 4 gold.
Okay. You don't have the bargain hunter skill fee, but you can still attempt it.
So a diplomacy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to click. Does that need to be private?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's a social thing. I love how you bring this goblin along. You don't even know this guy's name.
I was about to ask, but then other stuff happened.
Oh yeah, I should probably do a private one, right? There we go. 4 gold. Please and thank you. We need it. It's cold out there. We're hungry. We would all like a bit of food. 1 extra gold's not much.
I don't know what economy you're living in. A gold is a lot in these times. 3 gold.
Alright. 3 gold it is.
That's
Can't
what
blind
the-
die for trying.
No, I suppose not.
Hey, Goblin, what's your name?
Oh. They call me Flicks.
Flix. Do you have anything you want to sell over here?
Why do I need all these? These are very important to me.
Okay, just checking. Didn't know if you had any spare that you wanted to.
Can
Trade
I
in for
sell
some-
the battle axe I found on that dead dude?
Is it better than your axe or not?
It's the exact same.
No.
Yeah, so
I assume it's 5 silver then first. Yeah, it would be 5 silver.
And since you guys helped me dig that mail off that, help me find that mail in that cart, I will give those 2 who helped me 1 gold each. Keep the phone for myself.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, Flicks just stays near the door. He's like got a dagger, he's picking his teeth with it.
Does anyone need to try to buy anything while we're here? Or are we good to go?
That's an interesting point. You saw that.
I'm probably just in the corner kind of watching all this because what does a bard need need anything in here for?
Yeah, I mean, this is shields, weapons, armor, crowbars, any kind of metal tools you could find in here, shovels.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Metal bows.
No. Those bows typically aren't made out of metal.
And then a crowbar could be useful if we need to acquire any
crowbar
more
for myself.
things. Oh, in that case, I guess we won't be buying any crowbars. So, I guess that's everything, unless any of you don't have anything to buy from this fellow.
Don't see many people like you. What brings you to these parts?
Look up here. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, I left the desert for finding adventure elsewhere. When you've been in the desert for long enough, you kind of just get tired of the sand in between your toes and all that garbage,
Well, snow gets between your toes just as much.
Yes, but it doesn't stay there forever. I'm still finding sand in my ears to this day.
Just
I'm
freeze
not
your
even in the
toes out.
desert anymore.
And snow doesn't get between my toes. I just heat my feet and it melts.
Well, hope you're a good sort. We could use that around here these days.
Oh, we are. For sure.
I will just exit now.
Yeah, if we're all ready, lead the way, Flex. Where are we headed?
Oh, yes. Obviously, they went south.
I think everything went south in that tavern.